We are continuing with the next case study on our side, and it is actually presented by Mr. Slobodan Milidrag, cybersecurity consultant at INGRAM Micro. Case study covers implementation checkpoint security solutions in Serbian National Employment Agency, and will cover some of the following topics: defining security challenges and security flaws in an organization's network, designing and decommissioning of organization's cybersecurity strategy, implementation and configuration of a checkpoint webgate firewall according to the security strategy, and many more. We kindly invite Mr. Milidrag to enter our virtual stage. Slobodane, da li se čujemo?
Halo, ja vas čujem, da li vi mene čujete?
Odlično, odlično. Drago nam da ste se priključili. Welcome to Security Summit 2020.
Okay, so we'll proceed in English. So first of all, hello everybody. Thank you very much for a great announcement, and it is my great pleasure to be a speaker on this conference. It is my first time here, and I hope not the last time. So before I start, I would like to make a short introduction. Just a few words about the company who I'm representing, and for who I work almost 8 years. So the primary industry role of my company is a distribution and wholesale. So we are distributor of electronic products, and we can say that we are technology distributor. A company was founded in 1979. We have a presence in more than 64 countries, and we have about 1,700 suppliers. So most famous suppliers are like Cisco, HP, IBM. Generally, most popular IT vendors are our suppliers. Also, we have a revenue of about $25 billion per year. That means that INGRAM Micro is the world's largest technology distributor in the world, with about 33,000 employees, and we are growing in this case. So why this is so important? This is important. What we have realized from the field. So from the field, we have realized that there is a gap in the chain between vendors and partners in providing technology solution to the customers. So about which gap I'm speaking. So from the field, we have two types of partners. Generally, we have partners who do not have enough expertise in providing technology solutions. So these are mostly the small system integrators with 1 or 2 deals per year. Or this can be a big system integrators, but without enough experience or expertise in providing technology solution. Okay, so and this is the point where we jump in. So INGRAM Micro, through its center of excellence, try to overcome this gap in providing support to the partners who need our help in providing technology solutions. So INGRAM Micro is not system integrators. We do not replace them. So our mission is very simple, but we want to provide in providing additional value to the distribution chain through our centers of excellence. So currently we have 3 centers of excellence. First one is in the UK or in Netherlands. The second, and they cover West Europe. Then we have in Belgrade Center of Excellence, which cover actually Eastern Europe, and we have a Center of Excellence in Dubai or Meta region. What do I mean by Center of Excellence? What is that? That's a group of good engineers who try to provide support to the partners and customers with their expertise in a field when there is a gap with the knowledge. Okay, so now let's speak about the case about the case that I'm going to represent. So our case is a case where we help that we work together with our partner, our local partner, in a project of improving cybersecurity protection in the Serbian National Employment Agency. So generally about this agency, it is a government-owned agency with more than 2,000, almost 3,000 employees, with more than 200 branch offices. So it was very challengeable to cover all these aspects, since this is a really huge environment and with a lot of security flows and security challenges. So our goal here is not to work directly with the customer, with the National Employment Agency. Our goal here is to support our partner in providing this solution. So to work together with the partner. Okay. So what is our mission on that project? Our mission is improving cybersecurity protection for critical services in Serbian National Employment Agency. So in which stage we were involved? So we were involved in five stages of this project. First, we were involved in identifying security challenges and security flows in organization network. Okay, so what we did in that case, we have go through all rules, we have put on the paper all devices, all security solution that they have, and then after the existing information, we bring up one document which actually needs to improve security solution in this company. Okay, the second stage is designing organization security cybersecurity strategy. Okay, this is another document with a lot of paperwork where we actually propose a new security design according to the security challenges is in today's network. Okay, in the third phase, we have been involved in implementing of security solution products, and we are going to speak in the next slide about security products we were involved. Okay, then in fourth step, we were involved in making documentation. So we did a documentation on the whole process. And in fifth stage, which is also very important stage, we were involved in education and training. So we always try to, when we push the solution, after implementing this solution, we always want to provide education and training to the customers, so he can be aware and he could got skills to manage these products alone or together with a partner. So education and training is very important step in the whole process. Okay. So about the technology solution that we have choose, we have for a technology solution provider, we have choose a checkpoint security solution. Why? Because they are one of the best security vendor in the world. They have a good presence here in our region. They have a local team who can support us, and we have a good knowledge transfer between local checkpoint team and between partner system integrators, distributors, etc. So we have choose for technology solution provider to be a checkpoint. So what we have installed, we have actually installed Datacenter firewall. And the purpose of this Datacenter firewall is to protect access to mission critical application in data center. Okay, that's the first component we have installed. After that, we have installed security web gateway firewall. The mission of this firewall is to protect inside network from outside malicious attack. Okay, that's the second protection component, and the third protection component is endpoint security solution for a mobile workers. Okay, for security services, we have also, I forgot to tell, the fourth component we have also installed is a zero-day protection. So this is also a very important component because it needs to protect us from a known malicious attack. Okay, what we have used for rules, what kind of rules we have used? We have used firewall rules. These are the simple rules who need to protect us from where we have a limit from which source IP address you can access to another IP address by using ports. Okay, then we have implement application control rules, URL filtering rules, HTTPS inspection, which is also very important because without HTTPS inspection, you cannot enforce your security rules to work properly. Then we have implemented identity awareness service, because if you don't have identity awareness, if you are not aware of the real identity who is sitting behind your computer, you cannot enforce your security rules to work properly. Then we have implemented IPS, especially we put strong attention to implement IPS in Datacenter firewall. Then we have implemented also, of course, antivirus protection on a firewall, edge, on a perimeter firewall, and also on endpoint security. And we have also implemented a reverse proxy on the same box. So we have implemented a reverse proxy for application, for published application. Okay, so these are all security services that we have implemented that to that customer, and all these services are supported by checkpoint box. So about the challenges we have found in our network. Okay, so first challenge is barely documented network and services. So this is always the biggest challenge whenever you want to start with implementation. It is always barely documented network and services. It was really challengeable, like you are working over the night and try to find something. Okay, and most time during the implementation process we have put in the properly documented network and service. The second challenge we have been faced, it's customer ask for us, okay, we want to implement this solution and we want to make all these security improvements, but the main challenge is we want to use it but without any service interruption or destruction, because we cannot enforce ourselves that someone is sitting in the office and do nothing, and services and application are out of service for a half of the day or even more. So everything these are the two biggest challenges. So first is barely documented network, and the second is we want this solution but without to implement this solution but without any service interruption or destruction. Okay, so how it looks. So this is a picture of what we have installed. You can say on the bottom, on the bottom page, you can see that this is a checkpoint zero-day protection based on the sandbox solution. Okay, then we have two perimeter firewall for a web protection. Okay, these two firewalls need to ensure access to the internet resources, and the last two firewalls, the biggest firewalls are actually data center firewalls, where they have with a lot of throughput, a lot of performance, etc. Okay, and what is important to say that everything is in a high availability mode. So that means that whichever component for some reason become unavailable, there is another component who can immediately take this traffic processing. So Basically, this is it. This is a case study which I want to share with you. I would like to know if you have any questions by now.
Thank you, Slobodan. We pointed out one question for you from the whole audience's questions that received recently due to the time that we have available for the Q&A session on your case, on specific case study that you have been presented so far. So basically, city service of Novi Sad sustained the strongest cyber attack in February. A lot of services that the municipalities and citizens use were not available during the attack. Can your solution be used to prevent such attacks, and what would you do in the aforementioned case?
Yes, as far as I know, I don't know full. I don't know. I'm not. I was just partially involved in that case, because as far as I know, they have been involved with a ransomware attack. Okay, and this ransom encrypt some important files, documents, etc. But what I want to say that attack on Novi Sad was. Good published to in the newspaper, but we have been involved with a ransomware attack on the daily basis, and this ransomware attack are not so good followed by good marketing. How to say? Don't know how to say. Okay, but what I will do to protect from this kind of attack, of course, the only solution who can protect us with a known malicious attack, including ransomware attack, is a sandbox. So sandbox is actually engine who can, with the capabilities to take the file, okay, so to take the file and to execute this file in a controlled environment, okay, and based on the outputs, we can decide whether this file is malicious or not. So the only solution who can protect us from this malicious activity is a sandbox. And of course, we need to analyze whether the customers got this ransom through email, and I suppose it is from email, because most ransomwares are spreaded via email. Okay, and less ransomware are spreaded via web. So on Checkpoint supports ransomware protection, not just a ransomware, ransomware is just one type of zero-day attack. So we have to analyze whether this firewall is received via email or via web, and after that we will my suggestion is to install a solution based on the sandbox. So this sandbox can be on-premise sandbox, or it can be in cloud sandbox.
So it's not a perfect solution, but it is an effective solution at the moment.
No, this is the only solution. There is no second solution.
Understood. Slobodan, thank you very much for your viewpoint on this particular matter and your presentation on case study as a whole.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay in touch.
All the best.
Bye.